What's up YouTube and welcome to this video. So today I'm here to give you the best explanation on what are microservices, and at the end of this video you will be able to create your own set of microservices and rock the programming world with your knowledge. So let us get going. So for example, I will be creating 4 applications and thus creating a microservice architecture between them. So we are talking about the microservice architecture, which is an architectural style of coding that structures an application as a collection of small services which are highly maintainable and testable, and they can be deployed independently. So our second app will be called the addition service. So addition service. So our third app will be subtraction service. So let us first build the add service. So add a controller, and we name it add controller, and the method will be called get, and I will define the route as addition service and add. It will have two parameters, n1 and n2. Both will come from query, and this will return content n1 plus n2 dot toString. Our subtraction service will be the same. So we have subcontroller, and this will contain a sub method, and the route for this will be subtraction service. So this will return the subtraction. Now coming to our main application, calculator. Arith arithmetic controller, and this will have a route, calculate, and the method will be called add, which will be a http get method, and we need to specify that because Swagger needs this filter to figure out how to make the request, and this will be called addition. And now I need to call the addition and subtraction services. So for that I need an http client, and then the URL, which will be, I need to come over here in the project properties, the debug section, copy this addition service, make sure that it is correct, add, and then and2 equals to this string dot format. Now to send the request, we need the HTTP response message. So the response equals to client, because we are only getting the data, we don't need to create a request. The URL dot result, and then if the response is success status code, then return the new JSON result. The result of addition is response dot content read as string dot result. We need the result property because this is reading as string, so it will return a task. That's why we need the result. Otherwise we have to put the await and make all of this method as async. Otherwise throw new exception. So the same process will be followed for the subtraction. So the subtraction service sub. So the capitalization here is not important, but the local host number is important. So the subtraction service So I think we are ready. Let's run the addition service and the subtraction service as well. Now another important thing is that we haven't implemented the multiplication and the division services. So I am going to still create a method for them and just throw the not implemented exception. This means that the service is not implemented yet. So now let's run our app. Let us put the breakpoints to know that the request is going to the right places. So the status code and this response and both of these. Also in the addition service, before returning the result. And in the subtraction service, So all of our methods are here. Let's try the add. So I need to click try it out, and 55 plus 34. Execute. So there is a hit on the calculator app, and we can see that the URL is correct. So let's continue. So our request is hit on the addition service. So the is success status code is true. So our hit was a success. Now we can see that the result is 89. We can try the subtract service. So here is our result. Now let us try the multiply function. 5 multiplied by 4. So it throws an exception. So the method or operation is not implemented. So this is the exception. You can write your own exception, or even you can pass on a JSON or even a HTTP status code. But no matter what, the concept remains the same, that this multiply operation is not implemented yet. So we have implemented the addition and subtraction services, and we have our main app which is calling all those services. So this is the main app, and the addition and subtraction app are working on its own. So I can develop this addition service and this subtraction service separately. They can be developed by separate developers, and in the end they can be merged into the calculator app when they are finished. So this makes the development, testing and deployment easy, and we can deploy our app in parts. So this is all for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. See you next time.